Join me on YouTube. I'm on YouTube now. I'm live. Look at that. I'm live. It works. Can you guys even hear me? Can you guys hear me? Join me on YouTube, folks. I'm on YouTube. Let me share this. Can I share this? How do I share this? Ooh, I have a link. I have a linky link, boy. Now let's get a little bit more centered. No, that's not what I meant. Ooh. Cool. Cool. Okay. So I am live on YouTube then. So I'm going to go ahead and share the link with you guys. I am using a UG, which is kind of backwards on YouTube, but so that's kind of confusing. It's backwards, but it is a UG 19 something. So yeah, I'm live on YouTube. Let me share that on Twitter. On my Twitter. Oh, my Twitter. We got a tweet. I got a tweet. My Twitter. All right. Livestream on YouTube for Legend of the Erased Book 2. Book 2. Tweet. All right. Frost is here. We got 2 people here. Let me know when all of you guys have made it, and I will close the Facebook live stream. No, it is a UG, which is based. I've seen previews of the Huion 19G. It's pretty much the same damn thing. It honestly is. So I'm going to go ahead and close out this live stream. Please click on the YouTube link and join me there, because I really want to try out the YouTube live stream as opposed to the Facebook live stream, because watch me knock everything over. Make sure that's still on screen. All right. That's so trippy. Multiple hands. Okay, sorry. Okay. So yeah, this is YouTube. I don't know how many times I can click on the link. Okay. I'm closing out the live stream. Click on YouTube. And goodbye. All right, and if you're over on YouTube, you can still see all this stuff happening. No, I don't want to create a post. No, stop it. Stop. Stop. All right. You guys get to see all the up close and personal stuff. Like me posting YouTube links to my Facebook. Live on Saturday night. YouTube. For Kickstarter. Sure. Okay, cool. So I can still see the chat. In fact, I didn't even see the chat and have more room. So I'm going to go ahead and reset this and start this over for the YouTube live stream. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what this is all about. So this is my Kickstarter. It is officially live. We got the Legend of the Erased, a book 2, a booky book 2. We got, what is it? We got images. We got page previews. We got meet the characters. I only drew character sheets for 3 people because I'm lazy and no one else is shown at the time. And we have a lot of really cool rewards. like messed up erasers. Look at that. You could have messed up erasers. Why wouldn't you want that? Why wouldn't you want to pay for some messed up erasers? It would be great. Okay, so I guess I could have kept the Facebook Live going as well, but I already closed it. So you know what? You know what? You know what? It's too late. Press the button. So you guys get to watch me draw. You know what? Fine. Fine. Click it. You want to click it? Let me click it. It's all right. You want to click it? Give me. Come here. Okay, let's get this started. I'm going to open up another tab on YouTube and have some music playing. The KK slider music was just a little bit too quiet. So I'm going to instrumental quirky music. That works, right? Piano music. What's it called? Piano music. Let's try that. You know, that's good enough. All right, back over to the control room. And now we're working on the poster. Lay down some guidelines. Okay, this one is lagging pretty bad, but you know what? We're gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it this time. So I'm gonna have Serene right here. Make sure she's on a different layer. And I will adjust sizes of the characters and stuff after I've got everyone I need on here. Because right now it does look pretty small. So I will adjust that as I need to. Alright, you know what? Fuck that. Go, wait. Alright, we don't need any fancy piano music. And let me close this curtain so that you guys can like see a little bit better. Alright. There you go. Now you guys can see the screen a little bit better. Let me see. Let me see. No, no, this way. This the way. This the way. Cool. So right now I see we got 2 people viewing. So if you would, please share the link. Right now, everything with book 2 is still making progress, and there are still a few beta readers that I'm waiting to hear from as far as like the really deep details of book 2. I have to edit chapter 7, and then chapter 7 will be like with you guys, the beta readers, as well as my beloved Patreons. You guys will be receiving chapter 7 super duper soon. I just got to get it in the scanner. So I've been working on a little bit of chapter 7, a little bit of chapter 8 for these past few days because I haven't been able to get home. I've been between so many jobs that I haven't had time to go home and scan all these pages. So I have all the pages pretty much done. I just haven't been able to edit them. But pretty soon, I will actually have my own office. So I will be able to work a lot more efficiently. Because right now I'm working from my bedroom, which isn't exactly an issue, except for I don't live alone. So my fiance and his friends, they all just kind of like hang out in the same place that's supposed to be my work area. And that gets kind of inconvenient. So right now, I just got to get the pages scanned, which I could have been doing on the live stream, I suppose. But I wanted to do something fun, like make a poster exclusively for the Kickstarter and Patreon backers. And if you're a beta reader and you just haven't had time to look at it, that's okay. I understand. As much as I need you guys, I understand that you guys don't get paid for this stuff. As much as I would love to pay you. But, I understand that, life happens. And you don't get to do all the projects you want to do. And that's fine. Because, you guys have lives and dreams and stuff you want to do as well. So if for some reason you just don't have time to look at the stuff I create, that's fine. I'm thankful that you guys are here at all. And I'm really thankful for all the support I've gotten so far. You know what? I need to share this to my actual Legend of the Erased Facebook page as well. Because there's a lot of people there that don't know I'm here. So I'm going to post this to my Legend of the Erased Facebook page. Maybe we get some viewers. Some actual viewers in. So where can I post this? Post this. Next time I do a Facebook Live, I think I'm actually going to do it on the Legend of the Erased page. No. All right. So I shared it there. Yeah, the beta group. I need to post this literally everywhere, so I might just like go through all my groups and be like, I'm on live. But some groups, I'm not okay with that, so. I gotta be careful where I post it. Announcements. Alright, this is an announcement. Kickstarter for book 2 of Legend of the Erased. Exclamation mark. Post. And I don't know if this will get deleted or not, but I'm going to post it to the Indie Comic Conspiracy, because I'm an Indie Comic Conspiracy. I'm all the bad. Of course, being live does take up a good bit of bandwidth, so it's pretty slow. Pretty slow. All right. All right. There we go. We got a load. We got a load thing. Yes. I'm gonna do that. Hey guys, I'm doing a. That is caps lock. That is awful. Let's not do the caps lock. Thank you. Guys, I'm doing a live stream for book 2 of my series, Legend of the Erased. I do hope you'll join me. I do hope you'll join me. And you know what? If that's not interactive and it gets deleted, then they're all just kind of sad because they don't get to see it. I'm going to make. Okay, there's a question in the chat of if I plan to launch 8 books of Legend of the Erased. How many books I'm going to create is anywhere between 16 to 20. That number is constantly changing every time I redo the outline of my book, because I want to mess with it as much as possible to make sure it is, as good as I can get it. Which, as far as Kickstarter goes, I'm going to kickstart every book until I don't have to. Because this is kind of a slow burn, long series. Although there are a few arcs, I know where I can just end it and leave like loose ends not loose. So if by like book 10 or whatever, and people are getting bored with the series and I have just lost all my will to live, I can probably end it there. Just because of the way my story is structured, it leaves a lot of free room, which is nice. Free room is nice. Okay, my first impressions of, because this is my first time going live on YouTube, I really do like the YouTube live. It is I don't have to scroll down on the chat. I can just watch it, which is great. All right, going back to my outline layer. I don't have a really well, that's not my outline layer. There's my sketch line layer. Make this one invisible. So we're drawing some knees, some legs. Question in the chat: have I found any fan fictions of Legend of the Erased? Yeah, actually. One of my first beta readers actually writes funny fan fictions for me a lot. But that's the only one so far, because it's not a big series yet, and a lot of people don't really use tags. But yeah, it's honestly one of the things I'm kind of looking forward to seeing from the series is, you know, fan art or fan characters. Because I know people do that a lot for things like Bleach and Naruto, to where they like create characters that could exist in that universe. And I'm kind of excited to see what people do for my series. And I'm also going to post the link to my Kickstarter in the YouTube chat. For those of you who are here, I didn't try again later. Let me see how I can do this. This is confusing. Confusing. Boop. There we go. Now it's in the chat. Now we have the thingy in the chat. All right. Let's check on this stuff. All right, cool. Get back where I can see the chat on YouTube. When I'm on YouTube Live, for some reason, my pen doesn't want to be a mouse. So that's offensive to me. But that's okay. I plan here to be here a while. Because I want to do this nice and detailed so that when the Kickstarters and the Patreons get their rewards, they can be like, ooh, that's a nice poster. That's nice. Give her a little bow. Delete that. All right, now for the moment of truth, flipping it to find all of my flaws. That's a lot of flaws. I can't see anything. That would be an art tip from me. Make sure you can flip your art around to find all your flaws. Now, for those of you that are aware that I work mostly traditionally, I still flip my work around. Now, you can do that with a light table, but I use a mirror, actually, to find the inconsistencies in my work, which is actually a tip that I picked up from Genji Ito, who flips his work with mirrors. I keep jiggling the camera, so I apologize for that. Alright, going back to -30. And I'm gonna finish doing the sketch layer for all the characters. And don't expect for this image to be done quickly. In fact, I expect it to take quite a while. I'll put her dead in the center. I apologize for any background noise you guys may hear. I do live with a lot of little doggies. So yeah, this poster is meant to, as I've mentioned a few times, be a Kickstarter and Patreon exclusive piece. And it's going to show most of the characters that appear in book 2. Kushong in his world famous shoes. Which right now, most of you guys here are beta readers, as of now. So most of you guys already might recognize some of these characters because you've read all the way up to chapter 6. So that's all great. Alright, I'm going to go to another layer, have a bright color. I'm going to set the layer to multiply. And I'm just going to do the skeletal structure for Kushong. Right. So we got his cape. Gonna straighten his arm out, give him some of the line effects. Show off a little bit of his magical talent. Alright, I got Kushon's sketch out. Take a quick stretch. Alright. So let's check on our Kickstarter and see where it's at. See if it's moved any. Ooh. We got one backer. Thank you to the backer who has backed the backest. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. Alright, so there we go. Alright, now we're back on YouTube. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit, see where I'm at. Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about it if the music was copyrighted. But you know what? It's not like I get money for this video anyways. I've only got like 50 subscribers or something. So you're all good. We're all good. You're gonna find Abaddon a little bit more here. Alright, so for those of you who were beta readers, might recognize these other two characters, or if you've been around me for a while. move these a little bit lower. Give these guys as much room as possible. Take a drink of my cream soda. I went to lunch with my dad. I didn't get home till right when I was supposed to do the Kickstarter. So I didn't have time to make me coffee. At my new house, though, I have a whole Keurig system. I bought it yesterday. I drove 40 minutes in really bad traffic to get to Walmart to buy me a Keurig. And I'm in love with it. It is awesome. Alright, so we're going to do another layer. And I'm going to put a marker line to note everyone's height. Because height difference is a thing. Kushong and Saran are supposed to be pretty short. So I want to make sure I remember that while I'm drawing all these other characters. Let's do the snap. Let's do the skeletal line for this. I have a feeling my computer's going to freak out the second it starts getting more detailed. Because this is a pretty big file I'm working with here. Because I wanted to make sure I got a lot of really nice details. So I'm waiting for my computer to just like freak out and be like, no, this file is too big for me. Again, I apologize for the background noise. I live on quite a busy road. I think it's kind of annoying sometimes because like people drive by on like four-wheelers. But you know what? It's fine. Alright. So let's check on our Kickstarter and see where it is at. See if it's moved at all. Nope, we're still in the same place. So let me grab this live stream. I'm gonna grab it. Oh, look at that, I grabbed it. Alright, I shared my link to Tumblr. Let me share it to Instagram. Can you even post to Instagram from here? I can't. But you know what? We're okay here. I'm going to share it to a few of my other Facebook groups. right, posting this to one of the groups I'm in charge of. And we're back to YouTube. All right, and then we're back to the artwork. So once again, welcome to all the people that are here, and thank you for joining me. I'm excited to be this close to the end of book 2. When I restarted the book, it was going to be kind of like now or never. I didn't know if the book was going to work. I knew, like, this isn't the first time that I've gone through with printing a book. The original version of Legend of the Erased was called Legend of Hyrokyo, which, if you are a backer on Patreon, you may have seen me post the old Legend 1, or the old Chapter 1 of it. And that book was like printed out and everything. I had all the way up to book 2 done with that one, and I just wasn't happy with it. This one, though, I can definitely say I'm happy with. And don't mind me, I was just testing my pen pressure. Alright, let's make these guys a little bit smaller. Alright, and since we're almost to the hour mark, I'm just going to go ahead and click on Legend of the Erased, the Kickstarter. And I'm going to scroll through and show you guys all of the stuff. So, here's like the little video thing. You guys can click on it when you click on the link. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit. All backers, no matter how small, how big the donation, you get your name in the special thanks, which I did that with book 1. And I like looking at the back and seeing all the people that were interested enough in my story to want to put their name there. For $5, you can get the digital copy of book 2, because I actually bought a program to make PDFs by myself. So PDFs are no longer a problem, which I'm grateful for because my printer company requires a PDF for the book spine. All right. What is Legend of the Erased? Legend of the Erased is a psychological dark fantasy manga which follows a creator who has to fight her darkest nightmares in order to save her stolen life. Serene thought she had passed on to heaven, but beneath the sparkling grass and the warm skies lies the same darkness that ended Serene's life. Her creations, her characters, her world, all crying out and begging to be saved from this darkness. After all, if the creator dies, what happens to the creation? Dream and reality, light and dark, good and evil, life and death. What happens when creator and creation get stuck in the middle of it all? This isn't just a dream, it's a nightmare. So it goes down and you get like a link to the tapis, which hasn't been updated for a while, and I apologize for that. You know how busy I can be. Alright, so the next reward is $8. You get 2 digital books, book 1 and 2. So that's just $3 more than the, 5, and you get 2 books. And both books are like 200-something pages. Alright, you pledge 15 or more, you get a physical copy. If you're new to the series and you don't want book 2, all you have to do is pledge the 15 and just put in the survey that you want book 1 instead, and I can send out book 1. I don't have to send out book 2. Pledge 20 or more, you get book 2 and small merchandise, which is like keychains, buttons, stickers. Whatever small thing I have to offer. Or if you don't want a book, you just want me to draw your character, I can draw a digital sketch commission for $20. For sketch commissions, I actually charge $30, so you get like a $10 discount on this one. For 25 or more, you get like a fully rendered gray, so I would be toning it the same way I would tone one of my pages. So that's pretty cool. 25 or more, you could put your character in as an extra. So if you have just like OCs lying around, or you want to see yourself or a character like in the background, I can draw them in. A lot of the crowd scenes, actually, I have not drawn yet to save room for any characters that might show up through this. If you pledge 30 or more, you get book 1 and book 2 signed. All of the physical books will be signed because last time I forgot to sign a good bit of books that were meant to be signed and signed books that were not meant to be signed. So I'm just going to sign literally all of them. I'm going to sign all the books, all of them. And if you also pledge 30, you can get a physical sketch commission, 8x11. And that's like, I draw it physically and I send it to you. For 35 or more, you get a physical copy of book 1 or book 2. And you can get a t-shirt, a mug, or a poster. For $4 to $5, you can get a full-fledged line art, 8x11 physical copy. I got a lot of cool stuff, I go like, I have a lot of stuff. I even have like, what is my biggest one? What is the biggest? What is the biggest? Okay, for $300, the biggest. Everything. Every single poster, mug, everything. Plus an 11 by 17 fully colored commission. You also get a fully colored or toned page, and if you have a character, I can put it in as an extra. You get all of the stuff, all of it. You get everything. Everything I have to offer, my souls, my spirits. You get the everything. Alright, back to this piece of art. I may have to periodically look at references, because some of these characters I'm not quite used to drawing their new design yet. Because a lot of my characters did go through a bit of a redesign, because they all kind of looked alike. And they still kind of look alike, some of them. So I'm trying to get out of that. Or just blame Serene for it all, which is bad. So, here we are. Still doing some sketches. Pixel art. I could do a pixel art commissions. I don't think I can change their rewards after I've launched it, though. So, you know, if you want a $45 commission, you could just, I guess, let me know that you want pixel art. Because, you know, a commission is a commission. If you want pixel art, I can do a pixel art commission. I don't mind. I like doing the pixel art. Pixel art is fun. I've done some pixel art. So I'm already forgetting what this one character looked like, so I apologize for all the stuff you may see on my screen, but I need to know what this dude looks like, because I keep forgetting. Got it. You know, no, he's not going to be standing. I want him to be running. He needs to be close to the ground running. And let me just erase everybody while I'm at it then. That sounds like a good idea, doesn't it? I think. Where am I at? Okay, I'm on the same layer as them, so I need to move layers. No. Yeah, the good thing about sketches is you ain't got to spend too much time on them. All right. So I'm back looking at the chat over here, and I still find it interesting, like how everything is like opposite side. Super nice. Okay, I'm gonna stop being dumb now and get back over here. Alright, and then we're going to go back to the YouTube screen. And then we're going to go check on the Kickstarter real fast. Scroll all the way down. I have a whole section dedicated to fan art. I have that in the book as well. So we're going to scroll back up. And we have all the way up to $66. We are almost 10% of the way. And that's great. That's great. I think we're 10% of the way. Almost. So yeah, that is super duper exciting. After this live stream, I'll probably be emailing all of my previous customers, especially the ones that have stated that they want book 2. And I'll probably message all of them and be like, hey, book 2. You should read it. Well, I guess to read it, you have to buy it. Book 2. I got a question about one of the tiers, so I'm going to check that out. All right, let me answer this question for a backer. All right, going back to this. Going back into this. Going back to this thing right here. All right. I'm gonna reply to this comment real fast. Get rid of the ad. I do have an ad blocker, but it doesn't work. Ooh. And we got another backer. We are more than 10% of the way now. So that's super nice. I love getting more backers, and I love when my screen goes out. That's super. Oh, look at that. Look at me unplugging literally everything. Look at that. Watch me fail on live. There we go. Now it's all fixed. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back. Cool, cool, cool. So we are at $86. We are more than 10% of the way. So that's great. That's great. Things are going well for the Kickstarter. 10% of the way. And the sketch is almost done. So we got all of the characters on the top side. All right. Go back here. Go back to my Kickstarter. Comments. Because I got a comment and I want to reply to it. All right. So this was a question that just came up on the thingy. So I'm going to scroll back down to one of the other options. So if you wanted the book and you wanted your character in it, if you pledge $40, which I should have added that as a reward. I tried to add literally every reward possible. But you know what? I still fail sometimes. Ooh, can I edit that? I don't know. I'll look at that later. But $40, you can get the book and put in the character. So that's that. You can do that. All right. So that all looks okay. That's the sketch layer. Find these. Alright, let my computer save it. Alright, I'm gonna flip upside down. Flip upside down. And then I'm gonna zoom in. And then I'm gonna zoom out. And then I'm gonna zoom in. And then I'm gonna zoom out. Alright, so I need to get some sizing details. You gotta size it up. Seismicos. Alright. Get them height bars in here. Alright, then we're going up. We're going up. We're going up. Guess we want to move some stuff around, so I don't want to moving around. Alright, Salvador, Romeo Brothers. I'm going to go ahead and merge all these because these are all getting kind of messy. Merge selected layers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over just a smidly bit. Just a smidly bit. Can I move them up? I can move them up. So let's move them up. All right. Look at that long boy. Look at it. So I'll probably adjust the size on this a little bit so that he can match the other characters. As far as size goes. Alright, so we're going to go find some more music. Because it's kind of quiet in here. All I have is the air conditioner, so. So let's look up Powerful Beat. Instrumentals. See what we can find. See what we can find. Let's try this. No. Negative on that one. Let's try this. I don't want it too loud. I don't want to disturb the other people in my house. All right, going back to the YouTube controls. All right.